So, we just wanted to do a quick video because today is September 1st. So to us, it's Halloween season. We get 2 months. The witches get 2 months. So we were watching witchy movies all weekend, and we just got done watching Hocus Pocus. We went to the Halloween stores, and we were looking at the decorations for walking through the veil. Yes. So we wanted to talk a little bit about, you know, the dinner and what we're going to be doing, and I don't know. So Jess, Danielle. Do you want to start? Because you're going to talk about Sam Hain. So
yeah, let's talk about that. So, as you all know, for all of you that don't know, this is my daughter, Luna. She's very happy to be here today.
She just woke up from a nap.
So as you all know, Sam Hain, Samhain, All Hallows Eve, Halloween. I'm like, there's one more. Halloween is what we most commonly know it as.
The Witch's New Year.
Yes, it is known as the Witch's New Year. It is the time of the year, or the evening of the year, where the veil is supposed to be at its thinnest between the living and the spirit worlds.
You want to come to Auntie for a minute?
Go see Auntie? No. Okay.
She's Auntie right now.
So it dates back thousands and thousands of years. She's super cute right now.
Yeah.
No, she is. She's the best. Yeah, it dates back thousands and thousands of years. It's a very ancient Halloween, great holiday. Yeah, and it's funny because a lot of our traditions nowadays actually stem from like altered versions of the original traditions, if you will. So like way back when people used to carve like turnips and things, and they would put candles in them, and they'd make like paths with these lit up gourds and things to bring their spirits home, their loved ones and ancestors home. So they lit the way for them to come in. So if you all have ever seen Coco, I know it's a totally different holiday and everything, but it's kind of similar in the way that like they had altars, they put out all the beautiful like lights and the flowers and stuff to bring their ancestors home so they could come and see their loved ones. It's kind of like that. People would wear masks, and they would ward off like evil spirits, and today we're carving pumpkins and we wear masks for fun. So yeah, there's a lot of traditions that follow through to us now, but the thing that I think has been lost like the most is the sacredness of it. You know, it's how many people. Oh my God, we were just watching Hocus Pocus today, and he even says it right there. He's like, it's a holiday created by the candy company.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
See, Luna's upset about that.
Makes her mad.
It's not. But people have that thought. They just think it's something that was created for the kids, and they get all sugared up once a year, and parents just kind of got to deal with it, and let's go have fun being people we aren't. But in reality, it's kind of the opposite of that. It's more about being who we really are and tapping into our ancestors, which is like our bloodlines and our history. Yeah. So it's really opposing to what we do now and trying to like be something else. Yeah, but it's lost. A lot of that's lost. And so what we want to do as a team is we want to create a ceremony for you all and kind of see some of those more traditional practices that date back a long time ago. And we want to focus on the ancestors, and we want to focus on the true meaning and understanding that while this night is super fun and kids go out trick-or-treating, it's also an incredibly energetic evening. And like, if you just meditated on Halloween or sat still even outside for a few minutes after the sun sets, you can feel it. It's a whole different world. Karina. It's a whole different game. It's crazy. So
for sure.
Yeah, so that's what we want to do. We want to encompass that. We want to bring it in, and we want to share that with you so that you can see, you know, kind of what we do outside of the view of others, right? And to take, not that you can't have frivolities and laughter, but like take the serious aspect of it, bring it back to the surface, honor it, respect it, and then celebrate it.
Yeah.
I get to do that for the first time this year since mine are too old to trick or treat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. You have to go outside, and I guess you don't have to worry about it being too cold or anything, Amy.
Yeah, right.
No, you have to go outside though once the sun sets and really just sit out there quietly. And you might hear things, but if you can zone in around that, It's really something.
I don't know. To me, Halloween has always had like a certain feel to
Oh
it.
yeah.
Like ever since I was a kid, and like the older I get, the more that I understand the feeling behind it.
Yes.
And it's even hard for me to even like do readings on Halloween. Like
Oh,
on
yeah.
October 31st, I will not do any readings with anyone. I take the day off. Like last year, we went to Salem on. Did we go to Salem?
Oh, it
on
was like
Halloween?
Yeah,
a
I
couple
think
days
so.
before, or
Oh,
was
the
it the
No,
day
we
of?
went that day of. I think.
I think so. Yeah.
But
'cause
yeah.
we were closed that day.
Yeah, so I don't, and we're not doing it exactly on Halloween. It's October 26th. It's a Saturday night. It starts at 7:00 p.m., so it will be a late night. You will be eating a late dinner. That's
Yes.
something that we were talking about. We were like, actually, they're going to be eating really late. But that
Yeah.
kind of goes along with the tradition, too.
It does. So the tradition is really, you have your ceremony, you have your remembrance, and then you feast afterwards. Excuse me. You feast afterwards, and that's when like the cheerfulness starts. Not like, and I'm not trying to make it sound morbid. It's just that it's a sacrifice. It's a very small sacrifice. Is us like waiting a couple extra hours than we typically would to eat.
Yeah.
So we went back and forth about this
Yeah.
quite a bit, because we were like, well, do we want them to eat right away? Do we want to eat after? Should we split it in half? And then we came to the conclusion that we wanted to really be more traditional and sacred during the ceremony. And if we cut it in half, we just kind of pause that sacred
Right.
feeling. And so
Yeah.
we've decided against that. But if you need to eat, I think that we may be having like
We're going to have
finger
appetizers
foods
and
when the
stuff
doors
like when
open
you
and
walk
stuff.
in. There'll be candy on the tables too.
Yeah.
So there will be food when you walk in, so you can snack, but we will be eating a late dinner. So please take
Right.
note to that if you want to have something small
Precautions,
before
yeah.
you come, or like don't come starving.
Right. Right.
Because you might be a little cranky through the ceremony. But yeah, I mean, before you do ceremony, you shouldn't really eat that much anyway. So I think that we should put something in there about that.
Yeah,
right
and I'm
here.
going to say this too. I would refrain from drinking alcohol
Yes.
prior
Yes,
to as
please.
well.
I think that
And
we
that's
should put
important
that
to
in the
us
description, too.
and for the event in itself. I don't know if there's going to be any available afterwards. I don't know how that's working.
There will be a bar there.
Yeah, so there
you
is a
can
bar
drink.
afterwards, but the ceremony should be level-headed, because we'll probably be having meditation, and
Clean
you
and
need to
clear.
be exactly, clean and
Yeah.
clear and grounded.
Yes, for sure.
So you
should
want
I?
to talk about, So
okay,
Jess is
so
going to talk a
hey.
little bit about what she's going to be doing, and then me and Danielle are going to do a separate video on our ceremony.
So, what I will be bringing to the table of this event, I am going to bring you guys all into some shamanic drumming. I personally work with the Norse energy. So what I want to do with this is I want to help clear the space by drumming and creating that sacredness. And also by clearing the space, I'm also going to be clearing you guys as a collective to prepare you for the ceremony. So what this will do, it's kind of going to radiate your energies to vibrate at the same level. So when we go into ceremony, it'll be more beneficial for everybody. So it's going to, in a sense, seal off the outer exterior and allow our ancestors to come in a nice, clear manner, in a protective way. So this will kind of be setting the foundation for when Danielle and Ashley bring you into ceremony. So that's pretty cool. So you're gonna get a nice clearing before your meditative ceremony experience,
Which is why you should come
clean
clean.
and clear, because us as facilitators will feel that energy even more if you guys aren't clean and clear. But again, there will be a bar after. You can definitely have drinks with
Yeah,
dinner.
it's all about celebration after the ceremony.
Yeah, and mingling and experiencing everything together, and and obviously sharing our experience would be a great thing to do also afterwards. But I hope it's going to be really cool. Drumming is definitely something I love to do, and I love to bring it to the table to people and like let you see how much that energy actually assists in this kind of time. In any ceremonial purpose, I feel it brings a lot to it.
Yeah.
Right, Luna? You like drumming with me.
Oh yeah.
We drum all the time together.
So Amy and Mary are out of state and they need to come. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're both saying, I hope I can make it.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make
So,
the intention.
you definitely
You're gonna
want to
manifest
come
that.
to this.
Come visit us.
Yeah.
For an evening.
We're just super excited about this, and we're
Yeah.
super passionate about
Oh, yeah.
what is going to happen that night.
Yeah.
This is something that we've been talking about for years that we've wanted to do,
Oh, yeah.
and we're now ready to facilitate that and hold the space for 55 people. So tickets are almost halfway sold out. So we are almost at the halfway mark, and it's September 1st. So I would definitely get your tickets as soon as possible. This is an event where we are limiting the amount of people that can come, so only 55, which really isn't that much. So yeah, definitely buy your tickets soon. I feel like they're probably going to sell out before October, and if they go into October, we probably won't have that many tickets by then. Valerie, it is October 26th, so I'm going to post the link for the event in this video after we're done recording, because it wouldn't let me do it before we went live, so I will post that. Also follow the event, because we're going to be posting a lot in there. We're going to be posting our bios in there. We're going to be posting fun facts about Halloween. We're going to be posting about the readers that we're going to have, and also the three of us, and we got to find some more artisans are actually going to be, we're going to do a raffle as well. So all the proceeds from the raffle will go to the Wildlife Foundation. So that was what we did last year at the Crystal Ball, and all of the stuff this year is going to be mostly handmade products. So it's going to be a lot of magical products in there. So
Excited about that.
yeah, and the thing I'm most excited about is making this altar that
Yes,
we're
I
gonna make
know,
for
yeah,
it. So
so
that's why
talk
we were
about that,
going
yeah.
to the Halloween stores today. We wanted to get some ideas. It's going to be a 12-foot ancestor altar that we will have in there, so you'll all have time to go up to the altar. Me and Danielle are going to put together a little ceremony with that, but yes, everyone will have access to this altar and connecting with their ancestors through that as well. So it's definitely going to be really cool. And so the dress
Yeah, I was
code,
gonna say.
let's talk about the dress code,
Yes.
because I feel like this is important too. So because it's an actual ceremony, we want you to come dressed to the occasion. So either wearing all black or your best witchy attire, which means if you have cloaks or certain outfits that you wear during ceremony.
Right.
If you don't have anything that you wear during ceremony, definitely all black or gray. Was that
Grays.
what we
Yep,
said?
blacks
Would be,
and grays.
Blacks and grays would be the best to wear. No Halloween costumes. We do not
No.
want Halloween costumes, because we want the energy there to be ceremonial.
Right, and we're trying to distinguish the difference between a costume Halloween
Right.
party and a Samhain ceremony.
Yeah, it's
Right.
totally different.
And Ashley said really quick earlier that we'll be holding and creating space for everybody. And for this evening or around the evening of Samhain, that's a lot of work in itself. So,
Right.
you know, we really want to be respectful of the occasion and make sure that we are honoring our loved ones appropriately.
Yes. All right. So happy September 1st. Countdown to walking through the veil and then
Yes.
Halloween. So we are super excited about this. Definitely, if you have any questions or anything, you can private message Ascension NXT. All levels are welcome as well.
Yes.
So you do not need to be an advanced practitioner for this. It just, the intention needs to be there, though, that you really want to practice and you really want to connect with the energies there. So we just ask that, you know, if you're feeling the call, and if you're feeling the call to come to this, then it means that you're actually ready for a more serious practice.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And if you're not a practitioner and you feel the call, it's because the energy wants you to be
Right.
introduced to
calling
it.
you
So.
in.
yes. So definitely keep following the Ascension NXT page, and I'm going to put the link for the event in the description for this video, so it will be there. And we'll see y'all soon, because we're going to be
Yeah.
going live more and talking a lot more about Samhain and this event. So super excited.
Yeah.
All right, we're done.
Yeah, I think so.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.